First, you have to understand the origin of feminism, right? You have to understand that this was not a culture and an ideology that came because they wanted women to have equal rights with men. Okay, this was a CIA-sponsored psyop. It Gloria Steinem was sponsored by the CIA. Okay, beyond 6 hours a day, 6 hours a day plus whatever sports activities, which gives the government full control over the minds of the children. This came straight from the Pale of Settlement. After they assassinated the Tsar, you had these Jewish women like Emma Goldman, who came over to America. Emma Goldman was the mentor to what's her face from Planned Parenthood. I'm blanking on her name for a moment. I'm going to say Margaret. So here's the history of feminism. Here's what we were told in school. Here's actually how it went down, right? Knowledge is power. I give them the actual statistics of the fact that what was sold to you was you were going to be just like a man and you were going to be happier. Women are actually more miserable than they've ever been. If you go back and you ask most women about their grandmothers, they remember grandma being happy, right? And at that time, I was like, yeah, I'm a feminist, of course. Who doesn't want equality as they sold it?
Yeah.
I get into this classroom and this teacher, I realized very quickly, was not actually motivated by wanting equality. I was in a classroom where she was trying to convince me that every problem that we had in society was due to men. This was a literal class that was designed to basically teach women to hate men. The number one thing I would say that's holding women back would be not understanding the history of feminism, I think. The education system truly is just Soviet propaganda in the classrooms. So those would be the top two things. So it makes me sad. And I think we all can very clearly see what has happened on the basis of who is now supporting him. He still wants his war with Iran. They still want a regime change in Iran. And we have to continue to bark and continue to say that it's not okay. And it worked because we held the line on it and used our platforms to say, this is the red line.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can tell you that I view the Charlie Kirk assassination as a military hit. I do not know who called the hit yet, but it's military.
Who do you think, I guess, I know you said the people around him, but who do you think is the most responsible? Why would they want him gone?